Bailey was a birthday present from my wife to me, who was never really a dog person. And when we got the dog, she said, "Hey, I got you this dog." It was a little statue for birthday, and I thought she was kidding. And I was even like, "How about oh great, I got a dog."
Happy.
And she said, "No, we really did. We got a dog. We're going to the breeder now." She was the runt litter. She was the one that misbehaved the most, but everything seemed to turn out great from there.
She's been very active her whole entire life, up until she became 10, and that's when she started to really slow up a little bit with the arthritis in her hips.
Yeah, it was right about that age too, where her hunting was very limited because of the pain in her hips and other joints. She'd come home from an afternoon hunt or an all-day hunt, and she'd whine till like Wednesday or Thursday. We tried Rimadol and some of those other things, the pain reducer, but it got to the point where like it wasn't fair to her. So that's what she lived to do. She lived to hunt pheasants.
We saw in the paper Dr. Lucena had been doing some stem cell treatment at Willow Creek, which is where our vet is.
Interestingly enough, the article in the paper, the dog they were speaking about was the Koretz family, and Bob Koretz is my boss in the Army. He's Colonel Koretz. So I went to him and said, "Hey sir, tell me a little bit about this thing with your dog and the stem cell replacement." And he said, "It's the greatest thing I ever did. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Our dog is like our kid." And I was like, "Oh, this really sounds familiar." So when we spoke about it, it was like, this is a no-brainer. We're going to give this a shot.
We took Bailey for the original appointment, and the doctor said that she's a great candidate for her back hips for the arthritis. He thought it would really help her out. So we took her for the original, where they took the cells out of her fat cells, which are the good cells. Then he kept them for, it takes sometimes, I guess, between 4 days and a week. She's an older dog, so it took more towards the week. Took her back, and the doctor then injected them back into her bad cells, which were her back hips and for the arthritis. And within about 3 days, you started seeing small changes. From just the way she would get up to the way she would actually look, her personality became more active again. Within a week, we saw some major changes. He wasn't home, he was mobilized for the Army, and I would call him every night and said, "You can't believe it, this is what she did today." And it was kind of exciting just day by day to see the changes that were occurring. And people that hadn't seen her for a long time would come and be like, "This is unbelievable." I think one of the neatest things that I've seen change is she's always had like a swagger to her step, and that had gone away as her hips had more and more arthritis. And this stem cell treatment basically gave her swagger back.
Anybody who has a dog in a similar situation, especially if the dog is very active in your family, you hate to see anybody get older and not be able to function at their highest ability and what they really love to do. And when you have the opportunity to do something like this, where yes, it's going to cost you some money, but by the same token, you get that quality of life back. She's 11 now, and we hope to have quite a few good years left with her. And these will be better years now because of what we did.
Contact Vet Biomed to receive more information about veterinary stem cell treatment for arthritis. Our team is dedicated to a mission of improving the quality of life for animals through further research of this and other new clinical applications.